Hey everyone, you're watching Anime with Jackson, and in this video, we're talking about whether or not anime is really just for children. Now, we've all heard it before, anime is just for children. But those of us of the anime community don't exactly have that same belief. So then why do non-anime watchers, or people that aren't of the anime community, have this belief of anime is only for children, there's no adult anime? Well, it stems from a good thing in the anime world of anime has been getting more and more popular as years and years go by. Well, it's a good thing. It's also created the sense of anime for children because people in their 20s and 30s, let's say, that have watched like Pokemon or Digimon or Sailor Moon when they were children, now have that belief of, because they have seen children's anime, that all anime are therefore children's shows, which isn't exactly the case here. Now, another reason is what is perceived as a children's show, and more precisely, cartoons. We have come from an era where children's shows are cartoons and there's no adult cartoons. Like SpongeBob is really for children, okay? There'll be adults watching it nowadays, but we've come out of an era where cartoons were solely just for children and no one else. So because of this ideology of cartoons, American cartoons are just for children, we are also seeing that because anime is in a 2D it's not real people, so therefore it can be seen as a cartoon, is being seen as a children's show because it isn't featuring real people. Now, both these reasons do have people that say or believe that anime is for kids without any facts other than their beliefs. Well, having beliefs is good. There's nothing wrong with having your own beliefs and opinions. At times, our opinions aren't exactly factual. And then you get others that just agree with what other people are saying so that they can stay part of a particular group. Now, we of the anime community can't deny that there are children's anime. Like I said before, Pokemon, Digimon, Sailor Moon, but also nowadays you've also got Yokai Watch. There's more Beyblade anime, more. We're up to like, what, the 6th iteration of Yu-Gi-Oh? Something like that. There's more children's anime as well. Not just anime that's for a demographic that's gotten more popular, but also children's anime has gotten a little bit more popular as well. Which isn't a bad thing, but it's not really helping our case of anime isn't just for kids. Like, there's lots of different anime that things would go right over their heads or have scenes or content that kids just will not like. Like, you get series like Akame ga Kill, The Tomb, and Tokyo Ghoul, just as some examples, that have lots of blood and gore. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't want your children seeing someone in The Tomb getting blown up into smithereens, or in Tokyo Ghoul, a ghoul eating someone, or in Akame ga Kill, people get cut in half. Like, children's shows. Yeah, because you want your kids watching that. Or shows like Death Note, Fullmetal Alchemist, and Steins Gate, where there are deaths. Some are more graphic than others, but all these series have stories that go very deep and don't really touch on the kids' interests. And then you got the fan service series, the ecchi series, like High School of the Dead and High School DxD, which, well, ecchi fan service. I'm pretty sure that's enough said right there. But there's lots. But yeah, there's probably just as many, if not a lot more, anime that isn't for kids than there is anime for kids. Of course, there are some shows for older demographic which are fine for children mostly, like Pokemon. Okay, the story they may not get, but content-wise, it is fine. There's no gore, there's no deaths. There is mention of a death, but there's no one that dies in the series. You got Assassination Classroom, okay, yes, I've got guns and whatnot, but again, for the first part of Assassination Classroom, it is alright depending on how old the kid is. So there are series that are a bit more for an older audience, or a lot more for an older audience, that depend on the content that it is acceptable. It is acceptable. but there's more grown-up series that aren't acceptable for children to watch, and well, that's understandable. Like, there's a difference between normal TV shows. Like, you're not going to let your child that for all their life has been watching Sesame Street, and then the day they turn 4, you get them watching NCIS. So just like how with TV shows, there is kids shows and more grown-up shows, there's works with anime as well. Same with books. Like, I'm pretty sure you're not going to have your child who's reading Spot the Dog all of a sudden reads 50 Shades of Grey. So then with all that in mind, how is it that people don't understand that anime isn't just for children? Well, it goes back to the second reason of anime is not featuring real people. And yes, I know Sesame Street has real people, but most cartoons in America are seen as a children's show. Okay, yeah, you got Adventure Time and Bob's Burgers and Family Guy and there's Simpsons and Futurama, and there's a few more that are more demographic for an older audience, and some things in these shows are going to go over a child's head. But because children are allowed to watch some of these shows, therefore anime somehow gets put with American cartoons of anime is only for children, when that's actually not the case. So just because you believe this form of media has only children's shows doesn't mean it's true, because, well, normal TV shows and books and other media avenues aren't exactly just for children. And unfortunately, if one person in a group says that anime is for children, or, I don't know, the sky is green, then everyone else in that group is going to go along with that. And to go against the logic of cartoons are just for children as well, is that you've got Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park, Adventure Time, Bob's Burgers. There's a fair few American cartoons that aren't exactly for children. Okay, they may be a little bit more for older children, but these shows feature content that a child would not understand. So on that logic of anime just for kids, well, what about all these American cartoons that aren't exactly a kid's show? So with that in mind, how come anime can't have different series that aren't for children, if American cartoons are allowed to have that? Also, another reason, touching on this one quickly, is there is a sense of you get to an age where you grow out of cartoons. And because there's a sense of that age of you grow out of cartoons, therefore you should be grown out of anime as well. Where unlike cartoons, and as I said before, there are more grown-up cartoons, but anime doesn't just plateau at kids. It goes further and further and further. Like, anime and manga are for all genres. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. Really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section as to why you think people outside the anime community see anime as just for children. But thank you all for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like or comment down in the comment section below. If you want to see more content by me and stay up to date when I upload more videos, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It will be a massive help. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next time in the next video. See ya!